It's so good to be back again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's just truly a daisy. So you guys know how last week I posted a video of me in Montenegro, 5 days in Montenegro in October. Yeah, so I thought I should talk about something interesting, and I was like, oh, there's something that's been bugging me for a while I've been wanting to talk about. So this is gonna be like, yeah, that. I'm gonna be talking about parents taking a break. So I saw somewhere on Instagram, and Jeremiah was talking about the 7-7 principles. So basically, 7-7 principle is 7 days cheap date. You take your partner on a cheap date, McDonald's, whatever the point is, you guys want a cheap date. The 7-7 represents 7 weeks. The 7 weeks you have to do something adventurous with your partner. Either whatever it is, but it should be something outside your normal routine, outside, doing parent work, doing doctor's appointments, school runs. Just as long as it's adventurous and it involves the both of you, that's something you should go for. Then the 7th one, the last one, is 7 months. So this is a mini vacation without the kids. And that's what I was going to talk about, because that was what I did with Montenegro, having a mini vacation without my daughter in the picture. And she was talking about how the vacation, is a good way to cause intimacy between partners, because it releases oxytocin and dopamine, which helps with couples releasing things like attraction and more intimacy between couples, and then to help you build bond and help you build trust. You know how it goes. So I did the 7th month. Usually I do the 7-7, that's the last 2 7. But the first 7 is something that I think I do without consciously doing it. It's not like I actively say, oh, let's go on a cheap date, but usually we just do things. It could even be at home. It could just be stay at home, order out, take out and sit down, just watch a movie or play PS5 together. It could be anything at all, but it's just the 2 of us. The kids are in bed. The second one is something that we do, but the last one is something that we could not afford to do in a long time. So this is the first time I'm embarking on it, and I must tell you, it really truly releases dopamine and oxytocin, because it was awesome. And apart from that, do you understand what it feels like? I know for men it's great getting away from the kids and all that, but I'm sure the excitement is not the same for women, because we are with the kids every time. Not like men are not with their kids, but you understand what I mean. Men get the chance, even when they're at home, to not be around the kids or to busy with life or work, But with women, even when you're trying to escape your kids, they don't let you, because they want to be with you. In the toilet, they are there. You are taking a shower, they are at your door. There's nothing you do that you can escape them. Even when you are trying to escape them with minimal stuff, they're just right there. Mommy, 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 mommy. So it just felt really, really good. And nobody explained. I know people talk about this all the time, but this experience is the best teacher. It was just nice not even packing diaper bags. You know what it means to be in the hotel room and you're telling your hubby, oh, let's go down for breakfast, and you realize you can just go down for breakfast. You don't have to worry about, oh, we're going down for breakfast, we're holding the baby, are we packing bag? It's just going to be a short trip, but just in case she pulls, or what, it was just nice to just get up, go down, eat, come back up with your partner, and the kind of bathtub I had, please. There ain't supposed to be kids in that room at all, because the bathtub was awesome and amazing and essential and was extremely very useful. So I recommend anybody who's getting a hotel room, please get a bathtub that is sexy. Yeah. So it was just nice, and it's exhilarating, because even every day when, like the other day, me and my husband were trying to go to the pool, and I was telling him, oh, let's go. He was like, let's go with the baby when he starts teaching how to swim and blah, blah, blah. So we're packing. And I swear to God, it took us at least 1 hour 30 minutes just to park to go to the pool. That's just like 5 minutes drive. I was like, all this just to go to, because the pool is like pool and gym. And then we got there, we were like, so who's going to gym, who's going to swim? At the end of the day, both of us entered the pool because one person had to go and gym, then the other person was holding the baby. But we're not just in the mood, then both of us entered and had to swim. It was lovely because I used to remember being in the other side in the gym and working out and seeing other couples with their kids, teaching them how to swim. I'd be like, oh. So that side of that works for me, which was good. But it would have been really nice to be back on the other side without the and just enjoy working out and all that. This morning I got up and went for a 30 minutes run, and I was so grateful. And I was like, I was going to go to the gym. Then I got back after the run. I said, my husband, should we go to the gym? Should I go first? I'll stay with the baby. You stay with the baby. When I get back, you go. And it just felt like a lot of work. Then we're like, okay, why don't you go for long tennis? We go and play long tennis. JJ can come. She can be holding, because she always holds the ball, then catches the ball, gives it to us. So that's more useful. We don't have to shuffle and all that. At the end of the day, between feeding her, doing this, then I walked out at home. My husband ended up on his portfolio on the decks. So it's just crazy to even planning little activities can be so difficult. So it's just really nice when you are able to, just get away. I know it's difficult for the Western world, which is where I'm even going to, because most of the time we don't have families close by. We don't have people that can hold the kids for us. And even if you have friends who hold them like for hours, for whatever runs you want to do, it's different dropping your kids, especially when they are still toddlers and they can have a full conversation with people. So what I did in my case was I went on Bubbles and I researched for nannies, nannies that are certified, and they were very expensive. Honestly, I didn't know nanny job was that expensive. I know that they make a lot of money. Eventually, I could not afford them, so I decided to talk to people, and someone referred me to somebody that she knows I was good. But the best part was the day this lady landed in my house, my daughter and I bonded, like they clicked. Yes, bearing in mind my daughter is like 17 months. She's like 17 months, and about as of then she was like 16 months. So the fact that they clicked and they made me so happy, because she came like 2 days period to my trip. I wanted to put her through so they could bond. If I didn't just want to just drop her and just go, so I told her come 2 days earlier, then she can go back to the we are right back. And it was fantastic. And in my mind I just kept saying, imagine I was scared all this while, because people do get scared because anything can happen. But life is a risk in every aspect of you, every form, every aspect. Even getting up and taking a walk outside is a risk. It's just that we choose to risk whatever we choose to risk. And I know, you can put value on our children's life, but please, we put value on it all the time, depending on what we want to do. They go to daycare and they're with strangers, and we don't know what they're doing with strangers. They go to different places and we see a lot of things happen. It can be anywhere, any bad thing can happen. You can't control stuff like that. It's just God that keeps kids for us. So at the end of the day, it just depends on how you want to play yours out. For me, it was I've never really been scared about stuff. When I'm worried about something, I double check. But for me, I've always been someone to face things naturally. So I didn't even think twice. I wanted to go on a trip with my husband, and not even my kid was going to stop me from having a nice time with my husband, because at the end of the day, looking back, you realize it doesn't even have to be expensive. It finally it wasn't really expensive, because I booked off peak. I did October because it was cheaper, and honestly I wish I even did it in October, because I realized when I'm booking in October for October trip was way cheaper than I did, because I booked mine in April against October. I was going to do it in the summer, but it was just summer trips that was ridiculously expensive because everybody's traveling at the same time. But I was really glad I invested into it, and it was a good investment, honestly. Me and my husband got time alone, and I was able to wear my bikini, walk around my husband and show off my bikini, wear white. I wore a white dress, people. A white dress, because I knew I didn't have to worry about carrying baby or whatever, and I could go out with handbags. Look, I came out with my handbag, and it was nice. No baby bag, no diaper, no chasing child down the aisle. Now, for me, I love the idea of traveling with family, so I've done the 7-7-7 principle, and I want to add 1 7 to it. So I'm going to do this 7, that is regular dates. I'm going to do this 7 weeks. I'm going to do this 7 months with just me and my husband, no kids. And then I'm going to do the one with kids, because I did go to Qatar with my baby this year. So before I went on the Montenegro trip with my baby, I did family with my sister, baby, and then I went to Cambridge. So I think even next year, even if I can't go out of the country or whatever, I could just go somewhere nice, somewhere that I've never been to. The UK is big. Whatever country you are, it's big. It's so countries are bigger than, even if it's within the same city, you could go to a nice place and then lodge in a nice hotel, walk towards it. I plan on saving money every year now for vacation, just put it on side and just say this is vacation, maybe like a £3,000 or £2,000 just straight to one place and just not touch it, because those times you can't get back. You honestly cannot get it back, and it might look like a lot of money, but by the time you have fun and you spend time with people that you love, you realize that no amount of money in the world can beat that. It's refreshing. I came back to my daughter and I came back happy, healthy, healthier than I used to be mentally, because I had relaxed. Now I was rejuvenated. I was like, bring it on, bring your toddler self on, I can take it, because I've even missed her, and I think it's good for her. If you recall, when we were kids, right, when our parents travel, we used to be excited when they travel, because now you get to do things without having anybody bossing you around, your parents telling you when and how, and all those things that they do as parents. And it wasn't that we didn't love our parents, it was just that we needed a break from them. So break is good. It is good for you as a parent, it is good for the child. And I think Chichi must have been having 45 days to that. She didn't have anybody telling her, no, sit, no, I know whatever. It is what it is. I am telling moms, especially, I'm telling that couples, about mostly moms, that you need to take a time off. It's exhausting being a mom. You can, as much as it's a job that we love and we are grateful for and we're glad, it can be exhausting and it can take a toll on us. So you need a break from them. You need time from them. That's why I love work so much, because when I'm at work, I don't get to think about my child. Like, you're with daddy, you're fine. I don't get to think about that. For the next few hours, I know that it's about me, it's about work, it's just something that has nothing to do with diapers and all that. Now imagine doing that for 5 days. Other than my kids, I did set camera up in my house. I set camera up. I was double checking, I was calling. And most of the time I just checked the camera as well, to know what's going on and all that. And every time I popped in, she was just watching Cocomelon on Miss Richard, not even acting like someone that missed her mother. So all was well. And honestly, I enjoyed the drives. I don't know about you, I enjoyed the drives. The swimming, not having to worry about your baby swimming or where you drop your baby or something. Not having to say, you hold the baby, let me quickly go into the water. Oh, you hold the baby, all that. Just enjoying the water, checking out my husband in the sparks, wide dams, doing stuff like that with friends. And it was so nice that because I came with friends, because it was bonding time, and people had time to spend with each other, and there was nothing, distracting us. We were just being adults. And there's nothing like being in the midst of your fellow adults and just thinking about adult things, having adult conversation. No diaper, no baby, just adult conversation. It was nice. I think everybody needs this. I think even as single people, it might also be good for you to take a trip from work, from whatever. People take trips from work, so take a trip from work, take a trip from chaos, just go somewhere quiet, relax, come back. And I tell people, do what's within your means. So it could be somewhere within the city, somewhere outside the city, somewhere in the country, somewhere outside the country. However you want to do, just do something convenient for you and your family. But do it regardless. That's the point. Just make sure you do it. People are going to be fine, kids are going to be fine, but you need to be fine. It takes a mentally stable person to raise mentally stable kids. Now imagine I was exhausted all the time, and because I was exhausted, I was passive aggressive at home. I would be snapping at my child, snapping at my husband. My child would be seeing it, and they'll be picking up negative energy. Then children will have to grow up with that and be dealing with all that. But if I had to go and unwind and refresh myself and come back home, I'm 100% happy, and I can pass that same energy, and my child can see that same energy, and they own that same energy. So it's good mentally, it is good spiritually, it is good physically, and it is good romantically, because it brings more intimacy. You spend more time. Everybody kept telling me about how I was supposed to come back and give the news and all that, and I was just laughing that, man, this trip I did, I'm not gonna spoil it with another baby. I am doing it for me alone. I can get a baby anytime, any day, anywhere. I can even be there. I don't have to travel for that. This trip is not for that. But people say that because they know there's a fact that you will just the space for more intimacy, the time, nothing is disturbing, nothing is blocking. You're not worried about when baby will go to sleep or when they're gonna wake up, or things like parents very worried about during intimacy and all that. You just enjoy your time. Use your bed, use the balcony. The Everton balcony is great. Yeah, try it. Don't say I did not give you any good news from all this trip. Use all that. Have wine, drink, relax. No worry about being responsible for a child. So you can drink till you're tipsy. Enjoy yourself. Can do whatever you do to make yourself feel relaxed and have fun with your partner, and just sit down with your friends and just have a good time. I don't want to repeat myself. I think I'm repeating myself so much. So if you think you've enjoyed this video and you plan on going on your own trip, or if you want to go to Montenegro, you could go check out my last trip and see a little bit of the videos. And if you have any questions about what Montenegro is like or how to go about it, you can drop it on the comment section and I'll reply you. But just before you leave, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share this video. I'd like to see you guys again next week, and I do hope you enjoy this video. Bye.